Turn your living room into a joyful, hands-free playroom with CoComelon Sing and Play with JJ. Your child sings, moves, and learns right alongside JJ and friends, all on the big screen. It's designed thoughtfully to spark speech, rhythm, and coordination through songs and active play. Try an ad-free, safe, and interactive way to make screen time part of their learning and growth. Parents love how easy it is, voice-controlled and frustration-free. Kids love every moment of singing, laughing, and playing along. It's fun for them, and it's feel-good for you. Available now in the Volley app on your smart TV. Just search Volley in your TV's app store and start your free trial of CoComelon Sing and Play with JJ today. That's CoComelon Sing and Play with JJ, available now in the Volley app on your smart TV. Search Volley and start your free trial today.
Volley. Welcome to Homeschooling Outside-the-Box, the podcast that encourages and equips moms who homeschool an outside-the-box child. Hey there, I'm Cindy Rinna, and this is episode 1. For those of you who don't know me or my story, I would like to take this first episode to introduce myself a little bit. I am a writer, a product creator, and an outside-the-box mom. You may have read my blog before, cindyrinna.com, where I talk about healing therapies for autism and ADHD, Charlotte Mason's method, great books, and special needs-friendly curriculum. I'm a homeschool mom to our 4 lovely and very outside-the-box children. Autism, Asperger's syndrome, ADHD, and dyslexia are all a part of our homeschool adventure. So you might be wondering, what exactly is outside the box? Well, things that work for typical children just don't seem to work for outside-the-box kids. They might struggle with academics. They might be supremely gifted in academics. They might be highly sensitive or a high-needs child. They may be a little immature for their age or have trouble in social situations. They might have difficulties with emotions and relationships, or they could have a formal diagnosis like autism, ADHD, dyslexia, SPD, ODD, or OCD. Here's the bottom line. I understand what it feels like to be completely overwhelmed, and I know what it feels like to go at this alone. There's not a lot of support out there for homeschooling families with outside-the-box children, and my goal is to change that. I'm going to keep writing inspiring and practical blog posts and creating helpful products for your homeschool, but I wanted to add the podcast because I know as a busy homeschool mom, it's really rare that I can just sit down and indulge in some reading. Now, it's a lot easier to turn a podcast on while I'm washing the dishes or folding the laundry or even working outside. So I thought a podcast might be a better way to reach. The podcast is going to start as an audio blog, highlighting some of my more helpful blog posts and making them available to you via audio. But I don't plan to stop there. I've got a long list of people who I would love to interview, people who have lots of wisdom on subjects like autism and ADHD and healing therapies and Charlotte Mason homeschool and why nature is so important. I would love to ask all of them great questions, but that's not it. I would also love to answer some of your questions. So here's what I need you to do. First, go ahead and subscribe to this podcast. That will ensure that you don't miss any episodes. You can do this through iTunes, or you can head over to my blog, cindyrinna.com, and get on the email list there. The second thing I want you to do, if you haven't already, is join the Facebook page. It's at cindyrinna.com at Homeschooling Outside-the-Box. This is where I want to grow a community of like-minded moms who are homeschooling outside-the-box children. This is also the place where you can post suggestions for podcast episodes, as well as people you would love to hear interviewed and specific questions that you want me to answer on the show. Well, that wraps it up for this first episode of Homeschooling Outside the Box. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.